Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back into Stranger Things, and we're starting it off with Season 4, Episode 1. As you probably know if you've watched our Stranger Things reactions, I did watch this when it came out after binging the first 3 seasons. But it's been so long, I don't remember much that happened, so I'm ready to take the ride with the answer.
That's right. We're getting ready for Season 5, and obviously I had seen not a lick of Stranger Things, so I'm definitely ready, willing, able to start Season 4, which you probably have seen Hawke and Diamond Dave react to already on this very channel. Go ahead and check that out if you want to see his first-time reaction, but I have a feeling it might be the same this time around as well.
Yeah, so Diamond Dave and I did this. This came out in, 2022? I believe. So it's been a few years since we
May 27th
of 22. So we're looking at over 3 years, and I did the one-time watch through. Haven't come back and watched it again. So I think this season, obviously, a lot of this stuff is going to be a lot fresher in my head than the previous 3 seasons. But I'm sure, as with the other ones, there's going to be the I don't remember this. Oh yeah, and I think I know what's happening, but in any regard, super pumped. We had so much fun with the first 3 seasons, so let's roll.
Let's go!
All right, so we got some orange leaves on the tree. So
Thank you, narrator.
Fall time. I'm just trying to set up what time.
Closed caption with
I'm just trying to
The boy threw a newspaper.
what time. What
boy's
time
riding
of
a
year
bike.
it is. That's all. I'm just establishing in my inner monologue, no, my outer.
There are trash cans out at the edge of the driveways.
Yeah, we had to go put it in between the screen door and the front door.
No, and I had to, when I helped my buddy, that's what he had to do. He got good tips though around Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They are going all in the sound design here.
shoe mark. Oh, scuff.
Shams. Oh,
Is that 5 minutes?
look at Miyagi over here.
Is this Mr. Clark? No. They're being very cautious to show us who it is. Is it Modine? It's going to keep throwing names up against the wall. Ah!
Here we go.
He didn't die.
There's Papa.
Oh, wait, this is
Before.
1979. Okay.
Yeah. We're dialing it back. Answer.
So we're already back in the 80s. We're going to go even further back, the 70s.
Gonna wear out the knees in your pants.
Oh, Plinko. Ba-dum. There's a rainbow on the floor. Oh, that's cool. Hello, specimens. That's what he says as he enters in.
Are you up for some more lessons?
Number 10.
You know who's behind that door?
11.
Now, what'd you say?
Cow?
A poorly drawn dog.
It looks like a cow. Something is wrong.
If you've lost the visual, just let it go. Try to reorient.
Oh.
Why are they screaming?
Oh, boy.
Peter, Alec, what's going on out there?
Oh.
Oh.
Dead. They're both.
Oh.
This feels new to me.
Where'd 6 go?
Where's 10?
That door is.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 10.
What have you done?
Oh, boy.
Do you remember that?
Nope. Don't remember that at all. It was just pretty locked into.
I know I didn't want to make any predictions, because it's tough because I know we say we've seen it, but when you don't remember, it's hard to not be like, oh my God, is it because
we're
of
3
this or
seasons
that?
in. I don't remember that happening at all.
Yeah.
This week is going very fast. I think because I am so busy. I have to make something called a visual aid.
Upper.
I think there is someone he likes because he has been acting weird. Jonathan is his hair is longer than mine, and he and Jonathan like to smoke smelly plants together.
Argyle.
Hold on to your butts, brochachos.
11's cadence and speaking is way better.
Don't they have that? They have that pizza available now, the Surfer Boy pizza. It's frozen at the store. So I'll say Stranger Things on than that.
I missed all the spring flowers, but now I find it pretty here too.
She is talking a little bit differently now too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Her cadence and the way she talks
Yep.
is way better now.
I am still best at math, but my grammar is getting good now also.
It's getting good now also.
I am so excited to see you. It is hard to breathe. Are you excited too? I think you will love it here like me.
Oh, out of my way.
We will have the best spring break ever.
Oh,
Oh,
the old
spitballs.
spitball.
Dweeb.
Michael, I know your D&D
Oh.
club is tonight.
Look at that
Oh,
outfit.
look at Mom's hair.
Dropout club.
I want you to know.
It's a 6:30 flight, Michael.
Yeah, I know, but no buts, 9 or no California.
And no sweetie pie.
Sweetie pie.
When do they become reasonable human beings again?
God, Dad is just such an 80s dad. It's hilarious.
Tigers 86, copy that. Jiminy Cricket's Dusty.
Jimmy Cricket.
Dusty, what's going on in there? You're going to be late.
Don't come in, I'm naked!
Running out of time here.
Just hold your horsies, Dusty Bun.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it. Yikes, Dusty.
A D- in Latin. It's not okay to drink.
I will repent later.
Later.
Give him an A.
Was that War Games or Ferris Bueller when they changed the grades?
Robin, are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm
What did I say? What did I just say to you?
Sex with Linda.
No! Just gotta be yourself.
You're literally quoting me to me. You do realize that.
Well, maybe you need to listen. I listen to you, and now look at me. Boom, back in business.
It's not the same thing.
Now look at me, boom, back in business.
That Vicky is definitely not the wrong girl.
We just don't know that, do we?
She returned fast. 5 seconds. Do you know who pauses fast times at 53 minutes 5 seconds?
We all know.
People who like boobies. You like boobies. Vicky likes boobies. Definitely.
Boobies.
It's got to be the most times it's ever been said in the shortest period of time.
Boobies.
Kyle, good to
Oh, a mesh cut off.
Flat top.
Oh,
Headband. Oh,
There she
there's
is.
Mad Max.
Legend.
Where were you yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot it was Thursday.
Well, I'd like to see you today. Come straight after lunch, okay?
Huh.
I
I
suppose.
can't even get copyrighted, Mason Quinn.
No. I suppose it's tough with Max not having an L around either.
I mean, Billy's gone. Are high school cheerleaders still a thing?
They have dance teams and they do all those
Yeah,
competitions.
but that's the thing. It's dance teams, but is a straight cheerleaders a thing anymore?
Oh, I would assume so.
Yeah. Yeah, the last football games I went to, my nephews last year, they were there.
They had cheerleaders?
You do realize Elle saved the world twice, right? And yet you still have a C in Spanish.
And let's hear it for your tiger!
Oh, preppy.
There he is.
Hey.
Good morning, Hawkins!
God. That looks like Glenn Powell.
Off, I'd like to thank each and every one of you. Without your support, we wouldn't be here. Give yourselves a big hand.
Couldn't have done it else.
It is Glenn Powell. It's like,
Look at there, like,
Of course.
oh.
Chrissy, I love you, baby.
I think the answer pulled that move once.
Yeah. They didn't know it was coming. Didn't work out.
For us to lose to some crap school? No. For us to return home with our heads hung low in defeat? No. Let's win this game.
it's the most 80s sports movie speech of all time.
Let's do it. Oh, let's go shoot some hoops, Quinn. Let's ball out.
How is that possible?
They call it a tournament. If you win one game, you go on to play the next until there's only one team left.
Well, no D&D.
Yeah. He's playing sports.
Get him to move Hellfire to another night.
Just talk to Eddie.
Why don't you just talk to your coach and get him to move the game? I'll be in the popular crowd, and then you guys will be too. Has it ever occurred to you that we don't want to be popular? So you want to be stuck with the nerds and freaks for 3 more years? We are nerds and freaks. Just talk to Eddie. Get him to move Hellfire. Come to my game. Please.
Making some valid points.
So it sounds like, how many games have they been to then this year?
Have you ever wished you could have the answer to any question right at your fingertips? Yes,
Oh,
it's
gosh.
like those big fancy books you see.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Mm-hmm.
Could do volumes A through C, or we could do the whole alphabet. Carol,
Oh, boy.
Ooh,
can I call you back?
some Soviet stamps.
I remember the end of the last episode of the last season. There was an American.
Going pretty hard at the sound design here.
Hey, we don't know what's in that box. You can't just stab it like that.
What, you thought it would have been like an animal? All the way from Russia?
That was wonderful, Angela. Truly wonderful. What an inspiring story. Okay, now let's see who has to follow that.
Let's
follow that.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I chose my dad. And for my visual aid, I made a diorama.
Diorama. Oh, Jesus.
This is my dad. His name is Hopper. He made the best Eggos.
Hey.
He saved lots of lives. In a mall fire, he was a hero for people. And he was my hero too.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Oh, my God. Just her tone and her delivery.
I just wanted clarity on the rules of the assignment.
Especially after that opening scene.
Hell, it wasn't that bad.
Friends don't lie.
I'm not lying. Hell, come on.
Look at that young Charles Leclerc.
So answer this, the song that's playing right now. This came out, I believe, in '85, and this made this artist millions after the season came out.
I believe it.
Yeah, so she shot right to the top of the charts, and all of a sudden, she hadn't been around for almost 40 years and millionaire.
We've seen that. We've seen that plenty in a lot of other instances too, where you play an old school track and it gets super popular because it's on a super show.
Wayne's World put Bohemian Rhapsody at
back
the top
on the map.
of the charts. Yeah.
Max walking right past.
Yeah.
Lucas.
A C in English and a C- in Spanish.
Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Are you sleeping better?
Yeah, fine.
So no more headaches, nightmares? But I can only help you if you're truthful, if you open up to me.
Yeah, I know. I'm being open.
Oh, she crushed that.
Lucas, you really care about this?
Yeah, I do. But maybe you should find something you care about too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, something must be wrong with me because I broke up with you.
No, that's not what I meant.
Lucas, look, people just change. Okay? That's it. I've changed. It's that simple. Good luck.
Oh, some heavy duty stuff.
Please just go away. Are you deaf? I said go away.
You're ready to try on the dress again? I loosened the back a little for you.
What is this?
Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
The devil has come to America. Dungeons and Dragons.
The satanic panic.
Saying it promotes satanic worship, ritual sacrifice, sodomy, suicide, and even murder.
Yeah, he seems really revved up tonight. He's always revved up. We'll just casual, right? Okay.
Zaidius?
Oh, the square pizza.
Yep.
As long as you're into band. Honey.
I'm probably gonna put them off.
Oh, it's a laundry basket.
You want something, freak?
That's the real monster.
So, speaking of monsters,
What an intro.
Lucas has to do his balls and laundry baskets game, so he's not gonna be able to make it to Hellfire.
Can I level with you? Jeff graduates this year. Garrett's got, what, a year and a half? Me, I am army crawling. I'm gonna flip him the bird. I'm gonna snatch that diploma and I'm gonna run like hell out of here.
Didn't you say that last year?
Means you boys, the future of Hellfire. I knew it the moment I saw you. You sat on that table right over there, looking like two little lost sheep. You're wearing a Weird Al t-shirt, which I thought was brave. Didn't have to be the worst years of your lives, right? No. Okay, no. Well, I'm here to tell you that there are other little lost sheeps out there.
Oh my goodness.
Where the hell have you been?
I have karate.
Hey.
And you believe it's from Russia, huh?
No, it is. The stamps on the package have that hammer with the whatever.
Sounds like it came from Russia.
Wow, I'm so glad I called you. Would they know my name?
If it's the KGB, Joyce, and they want to find out who you are, they will. Wait, can you undress her?
What?
The creepy doll. Can you remove her dress?
Nice shot.
Jesus.
What?
Just nipples.
Oh. Wires or a bug or something?
It's cracked.
Cracked.
Yeah, like the porcelain's cracked and they tried to glue it back together.
Then break it open.
Yeah.
And something heavy.
What for?
Smashing.
No. Nice and straight.
Call it a weeder. You get it, man? Like a feeder? Weeder. Clever. Hey, where are you going, man? Look, I'm just trying to turn that frown up.
Oh, wood shop was awesome.
Oh, I still have a table in my storage unit from senior year wood shop.
You said there's lots of reasons he's not coming, such as...
Why are you being so nosy?
Let's call it journalistic instinct.
Well,
His mom works, so he has to watch over his brother. On top of that, he's not early decision like me, so he's waiting on his acceptance letter, and he wants to be there when it comes, which I totally get.
Okay. I don't. He just...
Doesn't make any sense, dude. Okay, let me sift through the...
Oh, are they not in love anymore?
In fact, it stinks to high heaven. Look, you're a good boy, okay?
You're a good boy.
Pastor, you give that right hand of yours a vacation and get you some well-deserved hanky.
Try to forget that you said any of that. It's
Gross, dude.
It's natural.
It's natural.
He's not like you. He's caring and that's why I love him.
Everything between us is
Perfect.
I'm still rooting for my alt. Nancy!
Nancy, hey, Do you want to join Hellfire tonight? Just move your date this one time. Come on.
What, to hang out with you and Eddie the Freak Munson? Yeah, I'll pass.
You're just jealous because I have another older male friend.
Oh, well, that sounds bad.
It's making him jealous.
Oh, I got some customers. Gotta call you back. Bye.
No, you can't call me back. I'm at school.
E.T. phone home.
Remember Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure with Beethoven?
But these aren't your normal dice. They have up to 20 sides.
Is this you like trying to get people to play?
No, I didn't need to because D&D was awesome.
There was the 100-side dice.
Yeah, the 100-sided, yeah.
My mom says the game promotes Satanism and animal cruelty.
That's just bullshit media propaganda.
60 Minutes begs to differ.
No.
It was so wild in the 80s how they thought like devil worship was like this.
Yeah, it was the big satanic panic.
Like 80s rock
It
music.
even started before that. Remember, you could do the record backwards for Kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Satan speaking to you.
It's devil worship.
Dustin, where are you going? Just trust me. Come on, just talk to me. Tell me things. Where am
Tell
I?
me things.
Wear a helmet.
Uh-oh, back to Chrissy.
Yep. I don't remember any of the Chrissy storyline here.
I'm starting to have some things come to me.
Never take the shortcut home. We've seen that in other movies. Oh,
gross.
Spiders.
There's nothing to worry about, okay? No one ever comes out here. We're safe. I promise.
I'm sorry.
Middle school, talent show. You were doing this cheer thing. You know, the thing.
Corroded coffin. Oh my God! Yes.
Do
no.
remember, right?
A name like that. How could I forget?
I don't know. You're a freak. Well, my hair was buzzed, and I didn't have these sweet old tatties yet.
You played guitar, right?
Huh? Still do. Still do. You should come see us. We play at the Hideout on Tuesdays. Pretty cool. We actually get a crowd.
You're not what I thought you'd be like.
Mean and scary. I actually kind of thought you'd be kind of mean and scary too. Terrifying. So, the other good news, flattery works with me.
Do you have anything maybe stronger?
Ooh. Well, she wants... I'm assuming that's not the first time we saw those visions.
Excellent work, Paul. Nice improvement. Very disappointing, Jane. Let's talk after break.
Oh, that's nice that she is to announce that in front of the whole class.
Oh yeah, that's how it used to be back in the day.
You know when the teacher put your test upside down or did the half fold?
Yeah, that's when you knew it was bad.
Fold. Anybody who's had their test folded would know.
Oh my.
Oh, we're really doing this, huh?
I hope Mr. Fibley's okay.
Oh, that was a move.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. Let's all remember the opening scene.
Oh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
What the hell was that?
Oh, man. In front of the whole school now, too. Oh.
All right, Angela. You come with me.
What? Why?
Let's go.
Not me. I'm perfect.
Tell her.
Tell her. Tell her.
Help.
She was gonna go for it though.
It's gonna be okay. It's not that bad.
Oh. I don't think you really needed to give this much to break it.
Well, what if there's something inside there that, might go off?
Come on, kids. Go upstairs.
Oh, hi.
She's got the gardening gloves on.
You are not lowering this bucket. You are.
Releasing it, got it.
We want to make sure that we destroy that doll with as much force.
What if there's something that's valuable inside?
Joyce!
Yeah.
What happened?
It broke.
Do you see a bug? Anything with wires? Or anything that doesn't look like the insides of a doll? Anything like that? Joyce! Where'd you go? Where'd you go now? Why were you down here?
Hey!
Oh.
I mean, you watch opening credits, it does say David Harbour in it, so that could be
What? I didn't see that.
It was a second freaking name after Winona Ryder.
Yeah, but what if they just had a flashback?
Yeah, we were
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were talking about stuff. I didn't notice.
It's a flashback to last season. It's probably all it is.
Oh, yeah, that's all it is.
Hey, they got a cameo.
We might win a championship like right after you graduated.
You know, yeah, that's an interesting point. Thank you so much for bringing that up, Brenda.
Oh, now it's Brenda.
Well,
if you just graduated, would they even let you in the school for a function?
Yeah, to watch the game.
Oh, it's the game. I thought it was. No, it's the game. Never mind. I
You're
thought
adults. You're here for your kid. You can't.
I was thinking it was a pep rally. Right, it's the game.
Oh, say, can you see by the
God, totally. Sounds like I was thinking it's probably Miss Becky. You think that she's sounding good because I had this massive crush. I'm sorry. We took a massively hard class together. We were in Mrs. Click's class together. Yeah.
I think she sounds okay.
She sounds amazing, doesn't she?
Okay, now it's getting cranked up a little bit. Little Jimmy?
Oh,
look who they got.
She's got an American flag. Jacket.
That's a cape.
Absolutely not.
Asked for a sub, we delivered.
This is Hellfire Club, not babysitting club.
I'm 11, you long-haired freak.
The child speaks.
Freaking goober.
So this is Sinclair's infamous sister.
He's sharp.
Ooh, we got a little matching of the wits.
Level 1 dwarf.
What's your class and level? Oh.
My name is Lady
A dwarf
Applejack,
is
and I'm
a
chaotic,
race, not a
good
class.
half-elf rogue level 14, and I will sneak behind any monster you throw my way and stab them in the back with my poison-soaked kukri. And I'll smile as I watch them die.
Level 14.
Welcome to Hellfire.
Oh, let's see what Glenn can do on the court.
Count it.
It's pretty. It's so pretty.
It's just so pretty. Just gonna keep it up here.
Hail, Lord Vecna.
Look at that chair, the Mountain Dew.
Remove their hoods. You recognize most of them from Lockbar. There is one you do not recognize. His skin shriveled. Something else. He is not only missing his left arm, but his left arm.
Yo, what the hell was that? Huh? What the hell was that?
There, you're tired. You are injured. Do you flee?
Oh, is someone gonna get hurt and Lucas has to go in?
You're in. It's time to go.
Oh shit! Get in there, Lucas. Show them what you got.
Time to ball out.
To the death.
Who's the Mountain Dew up? High scoring game for not having a shot clock back then.
Oh.
If I may interject, gentlemen, Lady Applejack, whilst I respect the passion, you'd be wise to take Gareth the Great's concern to heart. There is no shame in running. Don't try to be heroes.
You gotta beat the campaign.
How many hit points do you and Applejack have left?
12.
Here, inbound. You're gonna try and take away Jason, double team him. That is gonna free up Patrick on the left. No. You gotta let me take the shot.
It's risky as hell.
No, coach, let me tell you how to do things around here.
Screw it. Let's kill the son of a bitch.
Let me find a way.
Chances of success are 20 to 1. Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds.
Is that how you are too?
Give me the D20.
Oh, I can't believe you missed the reference.
Give me the D20.
Oh, the 11.
Get it, Lucas. Put it in. Oh, those
turn
Converse.
around. Hit that jumper. Come on, the Sinclair's got to come through for us.
Oh, he's a lefty too yet.
It's like Jordan winning the 90. Was it 84
National championship?
Or was it 82?
84. 84, he was a rookie, so 82.
80?
Come on.
I think it was.
That's got to be in. That's going in. Oh, critical hit. Oh, she got the critical.
What? I didn't remember a thing
I
as
don't
a
remember
critical.
any of
Well,
this.
no, this I remember, but I don't remember what a critical hit means.
Always a D20's a critical hit.
I don't remember. So if you roll a 20 on a D20, you take them out automatically or what?
It's not automatically. It's usually double damage. Some people have other rules, but... look at Lucas saving the day.
Hitting the game-winning shot. His friends weren't there for him.
Well, his new friends are.
Yeah.
After a tragic year for our town, the Tigers have brought home the conference title for the first time in 22 years.
And what a great game it was, Alan, ending with a dramatic buzzer beater from bench warmer Lucas Sinclair.
Well, they wouldn't say bench warmer.
Oh, Max, all alone. She didn't have anybody.
It's your old friend Billy talking here. You know, just a little favor. I don't think
No, I don't want to do that stuff. I want to have to.
Cools? Is that brand still around?
Coors?
Yeah. Cools. Oh. Yeah, Coors still around.
There was.
I'm coming.
Oh.
This is my capsule.
Oh. She didn't want to be with the basketball champion.
Good boy.
Sorry for the mess. Maid took the week off.
You live here alone?
With my uncle, but he works nights at the plant.
How long does it take? The special K. How long to kick in?
Depends if you snort it or not.
Whoa.
You sure you have it?
No, I got it. Somewhere.
Sorry, I'm late, sweetheart.
Oh. Got his axe.
Sorry, I'm late.
There's our clock again.
Where is it?
Oof.
Eddie? Mom?
Oh boy.
You're going to look absolutely beautiful.
Oh. Oh shit.
Dad!
Oh. Oh.
Gotcha. Found it. Peaceful bliss, just moments away. Chrissy? Hello? Okay, Chrissy, wake up. Hey, Chrissy.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. It's like in the bathroom.
Chrissy.
Oh.
Gross.
Spiders again.
This feels very Nightmare on Elm Street-ish,
It
doesn't
does
it?
with the voice and everything.
Running around inside the house.
Yep, can't get out.
Time to wake up, okay? Hello, can you hear me? Wake up, Chrissy! Chrissy, wake up!
Don't cry, Chrissy.
Ugh.
It's time for your suffering to end.
Chrissy!
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, this is. It's just like with Johnny Depp.
Oh. Oh.
Just like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, wow.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
The girl he was with, isn't it?
Holy shit, we are back.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
Anything as far as extra credit?
Post-
Nope.
yeah.
Nothing post credit like seeing, Hopper and what you're saying, oh, no, he's not on there. Hopper's not on there.
We didn't see it. Answer. Take it away, my friend, because holy cow, what an episode.
Yeah, what a great great way to start off season 4. We went back to Matthew Modine, Dr. Brenner, but I always call him, he's always Modine to me. But we saw what was happening back in 1979. You saw that and they kind of shedded a different light on him a little bit. It looked like he cared more about his experiments at the time.
Subjects.
Or like is what I said. I can't remember what I said on the cut. And he's like, hello, specimens, as he walked in. But it looked like he genuinely cared for him. So maybe after what happened with Elle, that's when he knew. I'm just, giving him benefit of the doubt. Maybe after that he had to like not care about it as much or not get as attached where it would hurt him as much as like it did that day because he ran around. What did you do? I mean, he picked up 10 and was hugging him when he discovered that he was gone. But we saw how much damage that Elle can do. Now we've seen her go toe to toe with like all these creatures and people and like snapping necks and doing this. But this was like, it seemed like this was next level. So it seemed like they somehow were able to tone it down on her because we don't know what happened or what set her off. I'm wondering if they'll shed more light on that in the next episodes.
I hope so because I don't remember.
Yeah, well, because like it looked like how powerful she was, but I mean she was bleeding from her eyes and her nose at the beginning of it when they showed her. So like it was huge that she was like that. Like I just pulled it up now. Yeah, she's bleeding out of her nose and her eyes, showing how much of her power she used. Because remember she would just get the little nosebleed. So. We go from that to now back to quote unquote present day for this show, 1986, and Ella's not really fitting in at her school. She's, seems like they're in a California school, so they can't quite fit in yet, since they're not in Hawkins anymore, which is a small town vibe. And now you're trying to take that out to California where it's not exactly working out for her so far. So the Little Miss Princess, who's Little Miss Popular. Excuse me, teacher, is this how we're supposed to do this, heroes? And it's like, come on. My dad freaking saved the world twice. Not good enough for you?
That was a very relatable scene. I think for a lot of folks who maybe went through school, it's incredibly relatable.
And then she gets tripped and they destroy her diorama, which diorama, or is that how she said it at first? But it's diorama. And the one kid, tripping, that's one thing. And then the kid had to freaking step on it, which ended up breaking Hopper in half. And then on top of that, that's why you saw me cringe and turn away when she went like that. Because we left off last season, she didn't have her powers yet. And I was pretty sure she still didn't get them back. So I knew when she went like that, it was just going to be super embarrassing because basically the whole school is there to see her go, and nothing. Yeah. And it's like that to me, like there's cringe moments you see in shows and TV and stuff like that, but that to me is like you don't like the fingernails where you go or whatever. To me, that was just as cringe.
It was bad. Yeah. It was real bad
because you just feel so bad for her, and the whole school is there. They're all going to talk about that. I mean, and it could either way it would have gone as far as if her powers would have been back or not. If she would have threw her back or did whatever she was planning on doing to her. Then it's the same thing. Yeah. It's everyone in school is looking at her like, oh my God, and they're gonna call her a freak again, like they already were. So, oh my God, I felt so bad for her there. And then you go into Max, who Ella's gone obviously, but Max is she's still dealing with what happened at the end of last season, with what happened to Billy, and now obviously her stepdad left because she was right in saying that he was an asshole. So he's gone. And so now it's just her mom, and her mom thinks obviously it was probably because of her or something she did. So now she's drinking late into the night, which basically now Max is the one taking care of the house. She had to go and take care of the dog because obviously Mom was passed out on the couch from having one too many cervezas. And then she saw Chrissy, who was a new character, which I was interested to see what was going to happen with her character. Well, we got introduced and then got it taken out and all in one episode. And you're right. It's like kind of a callback to Nightmare on Elm Street, only she's not going to bed. It's just she's having the visions and
pulled in.
And, Max was there to see her go into Eddie, which great intro by Eddie, showing him as the Hellfire Club as hopefully he graduates this year. If he can Army
Third
crawl.
time's a charm.
Army crawl his way to that
like
D-.
everybody's high school had I can't speak for everybody, but like small town high schools had like one kid who was like 19 or 20.
Well, let's not call anybody out.
I'm not going to say his name, but my older brother, they had, when he was in 8th grade, there was one kid in 8th grade with him that could drive.
Yeah.
And 8th grade is generally 13 to 14 year olds.
So I had a friend who was he was older than everybody, like to start with, how depending on the timeline of the year. And then was held back a year. And so he, the summer after 8th grade,
he had
I think summer after 8th grade. No, summer after, he got it freshman year. It was my oldest brother, Drew's, friend, Dave, the summer after 8th grade got his driver's license. He was 16. And when I was a junior in high school, we had a kid who moved from another school. He was, and he was nice and he was quiet. But he was 21.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
I feel like drop a comment below if your school had. Obviously, let's keep it. Let's keep it kind. But yeah, we had a kid that was 21 in high school.
By the way, they still do make Coors. It's not Cools. That's Coors.
No, the cigarettes on the.
Oh, cool cigarettes?
Cool.
Yeah, because I was taught,
Coors.
I said that she's picking up the Coors.
Yeah, those are the
and
menthol.
Then you're like, no, they're Cools.
Cools. I meant the cool menthol cigarettes on there. Not
you
the
two
Coors.
idiots can't even hear each other.
Not the Coors. I know they Hawke. I do
Who's
that
on first?
on a hot summer day, a good Coors Light. I can.
Okay, so but anyways, and I went back to that too because we're seeing like what Max is having to deal with at her home because everything has gone wrong, and then we found out her and Lucas aren't together either. But obviously, as one would, Lucas still obviously cares about Max because that's I mean, they dated for however long they dated, but like he can obviously tell there's something amiss with her. She's just listening to music. She doesn't have as good as grades, but she's also taking care of the home. Her mom is working 2 jobs, or so she says. So like she's got a lot more on her plate than what she's even letting on to the guidance counselor. And then Lucas not wanting to be in D&D anymore, wanted to play sports. What a loser! Doesn't want to play D&D, wants to play sports. It's someone that did both. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You have to just find time, I guess, or both.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think, regardless of the situation, they were just setting it up to being like, okay, Lucas and everybody else is going to have to make a choice on what they're going to do. And that's the situation they wanted to put all of our friends in, to have that little bit of a stress.
Well, I think it's also, it's a very real representation of theirs. And look, I experienced this. The friends you have, during early childhood, 3, 4 until, you're, sometimes 10 or 11 can be one group of friends. Then you can have another group of friends. And they can maintain, you can have those friends forever. But then you can have different groups of friends as you go older. I had a group of friends that we were very tight, like through grade school and stuff like that. And as high school came around and you had, sports and, and stuff like that, sometimes groups of friends grow the other way. And then I had groups of friends when I got into high school. My dad was my football coach, and I didn't drink and I didn't party. And I grew up in a small town where it was like, that's what everybody did on Friday nights and Saturdays was party. And so it's like my group of friends that, I grew up running around and playing with as kids, we kind of went our separate ways. We were obviously, stayed friends, but they were doing band and, computer stuff and music stuff. And I was into, my sports. But some of my sports friends that went partying on the weekends, like I didn't do that. And it's like there can be very different, types of friendships that you have as you start getting older. You know, we saw in the last season, they represented that with, you know, interest in girls versus this, and now it's sports and different. Now we're seeing just flat out different groups of friends.
So it was kind of, I mean, he hits the winning shot, which is awesome for Lucas, and now he knows he's going to be popular. But then he looks over at his former friends, well, still his friends, but his different kind of friends that they came out celebrating a victory of their own.
Everybody was winning.
So it kind of hurts Lucas. He's like, my friends weren't there for me. Even, and I get it, like the conformity of sports and all this other stuff that Eddie was preaching and everything like that. Like, I get it, but you know.
Well, but you contrast that with what Lucas said, because he had the whole speech, you know, to Mike and Dustin about, you know, like high school, you see it as a chance to go in and reinvent yourself. You don't have to be who you were before. You can make a change, whatever. And I think that's what Lucas is going for. And I don't think there's any malice behind what he's saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with his friends, what they want to change. But he's like, this is our chance to not be the ones that get laughed at, to have some fun, to be popular.
I get that, but like I don't know. I mean, basketball, we always went there to support our friends too. It didn't matter what our interests were. Everybody would always come to the football game. So that's where that's where I guess I see it a little bit different, because like in our small town, everybody was at like every sporting event. It didn't matter where you were on the totem pole as far as what your interests and stuff were. Everybody was usually there just to have fun and cheer on the team.
I think this was a pretty fair representation of you know, your jocks versus the kids who aren't as popular, who have other interests. And look, honestly, I don't know what the comparison would be today, whether it be, you know, instead of playing D&D, or maybe some kids still do play in D&D, or versus your jocks versus kids that are more into gaming. And now in gaming, I mean, you know, you can have friends all over the globe where you get together and game, you know. And so but I think, look, I thought that was again another very real representation of sometimes, what if one kid from the group, and this happens, one kid from the group of, you know, I don't want to say outcasts or nerds, but you know what they're trying to portray here. What if one kid becomes popular? All the other popular kids don't just automatically accept all your, you know, your other friends.
We've seen how many movies, how many TV shows are they?
Look, one of my favorite movies from the 80s, which I'm not even going to say the name of the movie because I know there's spoiler. Two guys on this channel who hasn't seen it, deals with similar things where one person in the group becomes very popular, and all the popular kids want to hang out with that one person, but the popular kids don't want to have anything to do with the rest of those
Mean
friends.
Girls.
And it's
Mean Girls.
Yeah, I suppose Mean Girls. It's not what I was referencing.
Oh, I know you weren't, but that's one that we've all seen on the channel.
And so it puts your the individual person, like Lucas in this case, in such a weird spot, because it's like, okay, these are my new friends, and I enjoy basketball. I enjoy being around these guys. And these are my other friends, and these people aren't going to be nice to these people. And it's like in high school, that puts you in such a weird spot. Like as you get older, I think it's a little different. You know, like I have my different groups of friends and stuff like that. And if one of my groups,
don't have friends other than us,
you know, right? It's just the channel guys. But as an adult, if one of my groups of friends was not nice to my other groups of friends, I would, whichever group of friends was rude, I would be like, this isn't how you fucking act as an adult, you know? And I think as an adult, you get to a different spot where you're like, you know, no, I don't try to bring these different groups of friends together. But if we're out and you see somebody,
that's always interesting when that happens. Like we had that with poker back in the day. Like it would be all different types of friends, whether, you know, like just for sake of saying with jocks and nerds, whatever. It's a huge smorgasbord of people from different, you know, backgrounds, and we're playing poker together, and it's like everything gets thrown out the window, especially when you're old enough and mature.
Yeah, but in high school, it creates a very difficult dynamic because you're still pinning the popular kids against the unpopular kids, and here it's represented as your jocks against the Hellfire Club, and it's creating a lot of tension for Lucas, clearly, you know?
Yeah, the thing that I loved about this episode was not only the performances, which I thought were great, was that being that this is a rewatch for me, there was a ton of stuff that I didn't remember, obviously the whole beginning, but then there was certain things that happened and certain foreshadowing and Easter eggs and things that I caught and just got me super excited for it. So I think just from a personal standpoint, more than any of the other episodes, I'm the most excited for this season because I think it has the most things that I'm starting to kind of remember. And some of the foreshadowing that's there is just amazing. And it's so fun to do a rewatch of it. I loved how they introduced Eddie's character because, again, you only had like an hour or so. We got a ton of characters in this show to go over. They did an amazing job introducing Eddie in that he thinks that the others think that maybe Eddie's kind of, at first, he's like a weird kind of outcast, wild guy, rage against the system, that sort of thing. But then we find out in his interaction with Chrissy and Dustin and Mike, that he's a very caring, concerned guy. Like he was genuinely concerned for Chrissy and why she was even there meeting him out in the woods, to buy drugs in the first place. So I really liked his character, how he comes across as a very genuine, compassionate type person, despite the outward portrayal that he has sometimes in school kind of being what he has to be. So I love the introduction to Eddie. I thought that was top notch, an incredibly relatable character. As you guys said, even if it's not somebody who's the age thing in high school of being held back or whatever, but his character that he is, I think a lot of us may have known somebody like that. And Eddie is an amazing character, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a great intro for him. I got to say, especially for me, 'cause I knew we were going to get a few new characters, but Eddie was pretty stole the show.
Yep. I loved also how they're showing what Max has gone through. I said before, Max is probably one of my favorite characters on the show, and I love how they're showing what she's going through with her difficulties and how she's very standoffish with the rest of the group, which would be pretty obvious given everything that she's lost and the situation that she's in. I like how when Lucas showed concern for, it wasn't even the fact about their relationship. He was worried about her and what she was going through. And again, the actress that plays Max, I think it's Sadie Sink, did an awesome job in this episode in portraying a lot of things that she had to with expressions. The dual scenes that they had with the basketball and the D&D game, and then you throw in Kiss Detroit Rock City on top of it. That was so well done. That was just incredible. And again, folks, here's the beauty of a rewatch. I didn't know what was going to happen because I'm like, oh shit, is Lucas going to make the game winner? Does he not make the game winner? And the quote unquote popular kids then don't like him. So I really didn't remember how that played out. And I didn't, and I didn't remember how the D&D game went either. So that was just a ton of fun for me. Absolutely loved that scene. And again, I don't recall why Chrissy is chosen in here, and I'm sure they'll maybe get to that later. But the introduction of her, again, is an incredibly sympathetic character. You see what she went through with her mom, the way she was treated, that level of trauma and things she went through, and now it's being used against her and coming back. And, of course, the reveal of this big baddie that we have here with veins and creatures crawling around its neck and doing the big claw thing to Chrissy, breaking all the bones. That was insane. And again, the whole story arc with Chrissy, I don't remember at all. But there is a lot I do thanks to a number of shots that they had in here. I don't even want to bring them up because answered first time watch. But I am so excited for this season, folks. I cannot wait to get into it.
Yeah, this was a fun episode. I think in this season, being that it's so close to, well, I shouldn't say so close, closest to the stuff that we most recently watched, it's kind of, interesting for me to kind of recap what I did and didn't remember and things like that on almost like on a case by case basis for the episode. I didn't remember the intro right away, like what was happening until we got that final scene with Elle there and everything totally destroyed. I was like, okay, it took me a second. I'm like, man, is that the flashback to when the mom came to try to find her? And I don't know. But so as soon as they hit it with that scene, of course, Eddie Munson, just a phenomenal character in this episode, and brings a lot of interesting dynamic to the group, like kind of the edgy, that we didn't really have before, because all the kids, they all have their own personalities, Dustin, Lucas, Mike and Will, but none of them are really like edgy.
It's like Billy was edgy, but not in a nice way, the way Eddie is.
Yeah. And so it adds a dynamic. And, they did a good job of kind of very early, painting what high school life is going to look like for these kids. Of course, Elle and Will, Elle, socially, she's obviously a little bit different from her upbringing and the things that she's gone through. And talk about trauma. I mean, this whole group has experienced more trauma than, most kids their age would in 100 lifetimes. So there's a lot going on there. But, you see kind of the group that was into their, D&D stuff still not be the super popular kids as high school starts. And, sometimes that changes, sometimes it doesn't, depending on what you're into. Sometimes you're the popular kid and then you're not. And there's a very interesting dynamic there that I think they did a good job of kind of representing. It felt like a lot of other, movies we've seen from the 80s. And I think they did a good job with that, really, with the first 3 seasons, is they brought such an aspect of nostalgia. And as you go back and you watch the seasons, and I'm sure it was the first time I watched, I felt the same way, like, it reminds you of, oh, this feels like it was inspired by this, or this feels like it was inspired by that. And for this, the scene with Chrissy, that very much felt like it was inspired by Nightmare on Elm Street. The blue tones, the fog coming through the windows and stuff like that. That was really cool. Of course, we've got this big, creature-looking thing with the skull and whatever going on. Mm-hmm. That had that freaky scene with Chrissy. I found it interesting. I shouldn't say I found it interesting, but it was interesting the way the show explored somebody who was the most popular girl still having her own issues. Of course, we saw her in the bathroom, suggestive of an eating disorder, triggered by her mother being very hard on her about her weight. And of course, you see Chrissy is a thin, beautiful young woman who, it's hard to wrap your head around a parent being like that. But we've seen that represented in other films too. Like sometimes the people who are not the popular kids, like, oh, it must be so easy being popular. I wish I was popular. And that's obviously not a free pass for any sort of behavior for anybody. But I think there's pressure on some of those kids as well, and even the popular kids, it's like, you don't know what their home life is like. I mean, if you're the popular kid at school because you've got nice clothes or, you're a good athlete, well, everybody else at school doesn't know what it's like when you go home, what your parents are like, what your family's like, what the family dynamic is like. And so I think they did a good job in representing that. But, they really kind of, they did a mix this time, because I feel like in season 3, the first few episodes were kind of about laying the groundwork for where everybody was at, updating you. And this one, they kind of did that as well, but got right into some interesting stories.
Pedal to the floor.
So, and as we go through, again, because Diamond Dave and I just did this a few years ago, I'm trying not to hypothesize as much on things, or trying to be mindful while I'm discussing it, not to slip things that are going to happen in later episodes. So if you're watching this and thinking like my review of this is super high level, I'm keeping it that way in the interest of not spoiling anything for Answer. And this one, I kind of feel like I'm just along for the ride for this one. I'm gonna comment on things that I thought were cool about the episode in the capacity that I'm not going to spoil anything or give anything away. So which is tricky, but yeah, another great episode, and this whole season I'm looking forward to. And the more we march on through this one, it's like, man, we got season 5 coming up, and that's going to be
real quick.
All right. Oh, well,
wait.
That was a hell of a start, wasn't it? So you guys all enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying it. These two have seen it before, but they're loving it again. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. Well, as the kids grow, they all, get more expansion of their development of their characters.
Yeah. Kind of looked like Kurt Russell right there for a minute.
He can't be gone. He's the American and the Russian.
Oh, here we go, Answer.
Thrumming and whooshing.
Run!
Oh, the old jumping away from the explosion.
Like Bruce Willis and Die Hard.
Wow, I mean, amongst many other films.
That was a fun episode of Mythbusters where they did that, where they see if it actually made you go further.
There's the tear.
There may have been a Van Damme movie or two where he was jumping away from the explosions. Did the explosions make you go further? No, that's just a thing.
You could even see the shockwave, and it
nothing, huh? Not enough.
That was still a hell of a drop there for Harbour.
Look at. Oh, I thought he had the Family Guy leg where the one was hanging out.
Is that a bullet hole in his chest?
Remember they took the outfits off the guys they shot?
Oh, that's right.
Nothing says 80s like wood paneling. Oh, our parents loved slapping wood everywhere.
Well, that's how those trailers were back in the day.
Oh, my basement was all wood paneling.
That's how you make it higher class.
Ooh, going to check out Chrissy.
Hawkins even have that many police cars?
Jim Leahy coming in hot.
Looks like that Munson boy's up to no good again.
Ugh, those dimwits.
Mr. Munson, where is she? I just found her there. I swear, I don't even know her name. I've never seen her before.
Oh, flies are never good. Oh!
Back inside.
All twisted up. Guy's reading Hot Rod magazine or something over here.
We caught a body over here at the Munson's trailer. I don't even know how to describe it.
Who's listening?
I need you down here ASAP to tell me what the hell I'm looking at or how someone could even do something like this.
The different emotions across the kids.
Mike!
What is he wearing?
Careful, you're squishing your present. It's a gift. I handpicked those for you in Hawkins. I know you like yellow, but now I'm kind of realizing that it's too much yellow. I know you also like purple, so I got purple as well. So I kind of did like a 70-30 split kind of thing.
They're perfect, thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
Whoa.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, good, man.
What's that?
It's nothing. It's just this painting I've been working on.
Cool.
Well,
you gonna show it?
Oh, hey, Mike. This is my friend Argyle.
Oh, hey.
No, it's a shitty knockoff. Yeah. Don't sweat it, man. I'll get you the good threads out of here.
Argyle.
Okay.
Now we should go.
Should we go? Yeah, this is kind of awkward, man.
Yeah.
Just throws it out there.
Really? Burritos for breakfast?
Yes, trust me.
Oh, it's the best.
Then after burritos, I want to go to Wrinkle Mania.
Will's gonna feel left out, isn't he?
Angela.
You'll meet them. I promise. Just not today. I want today to be about me and you.
Oof. Still remember when Al did in school.
Murray!
Let's go. This is life or death. Sam.
Yes, sir.
Hogan.
I like the sound effect with getting the taxi meters running.
Got the picture of the Hulkster in his cab.
And then Vicky laughed. And it wasn't like a cheap fake laugh either. It was a real.
Eddie Murphy!
Of course you laugh, Robin. It's my Muppet joke. It's hilarious.
My point is that Vicky laughed and everything was just it was perfect.
But
I'm having this problem where it's I should stop talking. I have said everything I need to say, but then I guess I get nervous and the words, they keep spilling out.
Yeah, never heard of such a problem.
I'm hopeless.
we both are.
Man, the nostalgia
Just combine.
of video stores.
Combine?
That's the number one job I wanted in high school.
Can't get the courage to ask her out. Meanwhile, you go on a million days and you have no idea what you want. So if we just combined, all our problems would be solved. Because
just merge
alone,
together.
Let's face it.
That would totally suck.
Totally and utterly. Oh, I think I found our morning movie.
Yeah, that's why you want it. So you
Dr.
just
Zhivago.
European vacation.
While I work.
Can confirm that the body of a Hawkins High student was discovered early this morning. Police have not yet released the victim's name, although we are told they're currently in the process of notifying the family.
Benny.
Winner's zone. Oh, so someone partied after the championship.
Yep.
First hangover feels like you're gonna split in two.
Come on. Just hit it, man. Yeah, just hit it. Yeah. There you go.
It's like Fonzie.
What's this? Oh, we were watching Thundercats.
Hawkins Police Department are actively investigating the scene.
They say who it is?
Nah, not yet. Hey, maybe Chrissy didn't stand you up after all. Hey, don't say that. Relax, man. It was a joke. A joke? What's this joke?
Oh, time to split.
Oh, so the police know about the high school party spot.
Yep.
Community of Hawkins. Ever since that girl Barb died years ago, it has been one thing after another.
To throw that in.
That the devil lives here in Hawkins.
You don't think anyone's gonna care about the basketball game anymore? Nancy? Nancy. I said I don't think anyone's gonna care about the game.
No, I know.
Oh, she's on a mission.
She's got that power walk going. Inverted.
It's inverted.
Many of the residents we spoke to voiced similar concerns to us. Grief, shock. Everyone wants to know the same thing. How can so many tragedies follow once peaceful town? All eyes are now on the police for answers.
Oh, good luck.
We'll be here the rest of the day, right here on Channel 9, where we'll keep you posted.
My heart can't take it anymore. I just can't take it.
They got a new kitty.
Wonder if someone's going to cheer for that's demise.
Hey, just relax, guy.
Chrissy
I didn't
Cunningham?
cheer for Muse.
Sure, it was Chrissy?
Yes, she was in her cheerleader outfit. It was the same thing she was in when I saw her with Eddie.
Did you tell all this to the cops?
No, but I can't be the only one who saw them together. I mean, they stood out.
Eddie the freak with Chrissy the cheerleader?
Exactly. Now, his name's not in the news yet or anything, but I guarantee you Eddie is suspect number 1 right now.
That's crazy. Eddie didn't do this.
Okay.
No way.
Not this
Well,
again.
we can't rule it out.
Yes, we can.
Dustin!
You don't know him like I do, Max. When we got to high school, Lucas made all his sports friends, Mike and me. I mean, no one was nice to him. No one except Eddie.
Okay, well, I mean, they said the same shit about Ted Bundy.
I don't know.
Nice guy, but then he's murdering women on the weekend.
You're saying Eddie is like Ted Bundy.
No, that I'm not saying. I'm saying that we can't presume anything.
There we go.
Why haven't you told the cops?
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know?
It's probably because of what's all happened the last 2 years. I'm a little hesitant.
After I saw Eddie and Chrissy go in the trailer, something else happened.
Okay, all right. Last one.
Please, just concentrate.
Oh, the lights.
Of course.
Nothing that weird or anything. I mean, Eddie always drives like a maniac, and the power goes off in my place all the time. It's a piece of shit. This morning, I started to think back, and I don't know, the look on his face.
Seemed familiar.
Maybe he was scared because, you know, he just killed someone, or maybe,
Another entity.
Something else killed her.
But that's impossible, right?
After what we've been through?
There's only one person who knows what actually happened.
Eddie.
Have you talked to anyone else?
No, I can't find Lucas or Nancy and Mike's in California.
Rusty, where are you going? See a friend. You heard the news. It's not safe. Good point. We'll be extra careful. Thanks, Mom. I love you. Bye.
I love the new team ups we get every season of what individuals are working together.
Hop is alive. He looks forward to date. Please to make reservation, call 74152 blah blah. Open 12-day PETT. This looks and reads like a ransom note, and a bad one at that. There's no proof of life.
Signed Enzo.
So?
So, there's only 2 people who knew about our date at Enzo's, and that's me and Hop. Whoever wrote this, Hop trusted enough to make him sign it Enzo.
There you go.
You saw him die, Joyce.
Did she?
But did we?
Did she?
I didn't see a body.
If we didn't see it.
He evaporated.
You don't know that.
Whatever it is, he survived. What's he doing in Russia? He was captured. And believe me when I tell you, these people are the worst of the worst.
Murray.
They will break him. They will get his whole life story.
You don't
and yes,
know that.
Spiritor, making this all an elaborate ruse to capture you as well.
You just made all that up. Hopper could be alive.
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
I mean, his name is in the credits.
We're going to call that number. And you're going to find out who the hell sent you that letter. But we're doing it my way.
Oh, I wanted the reveal.
Yeah, I was hoping for that too.
Oh, looks like he was shot in the chest, Quinn.
It does. Looks like he was shot in the upper right. Surprised he made it.
Ты куда собрался?
Oh, it's always the worst.
Who you work with? I told you, no one.
Oh.
This woman, who is she? Unless you tell me, she's wearing a Russian uniform.
Тащите слона!
Ooh, the elephant.
Ooh.
You want to die for this woman?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh. I could not. Ugh.
It's like they use that in a Tool video or something.
Surfer Boy Pizza. Find that at your local grocer.
Can you now?
We'll be back at 6. Have fun, okay? Okay.
He's like already kind of lagging behind.
Oh, there's Quinn out there.
Oh,
busting a move.
I'd crush it on roller skates.
Are you good?
You skate backwards?
I don't know. I never tried. Probably not.
I make it about 2 feet. Then poof, down.
I went and did a family thing in a roller rink once for one of my nieces and nephews. And there was a guy from the gym that had to be 50 years old. Just an unassuming, quiet, super nice guy.
Crushing it.
And he was there like, dude, it was some shit out of a movie. Like, bro was the smoothest skater you've ever seen.
Okay, cool.
You weren't there, Answer.
Well, I know,
Well, he also,
but I'm there.
He also missed the dialogue.
Oh, shit.
I had a roller rink.
How'd you forget about the songs? I mean, since you come here all the time.
I don't know. I just forgot.
Right.
Oh, Will's trying to call her
Why
out.
do you keep lying?
Yeah, there you go.
Why do you keep lying to Mike?
I'm not lying.
You're not. You're friends with Angela and Stacy and you come to parties here?
I have been to a party.
For Mom's work. That's not what you imply.
Friends don't lie.
I don't think Mike's gonna like that you're lying to him, and he doesn't deserve that. And when he finds out, he's gonna be mad. Okay, so I asked for vomit green, and I got vomit green. Isn't that awesome?
I'd like to think Mike would be understanding of Elle's situation. Like, I'm not sure he'd be upset about it.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's what Will's trying to say too. It's like he's not gonna be mad if you're not the most popular person in the world.
Yeah, it's the lying.
No, you're good. You got this. Okay.
I love contact sports.
What it's all about, right?
Oh.
Oh, look at these outfits.
I prefer Dr. Zayas from.
Oh, no.
Oh, here we go.
Check it out.
Who's that twig with her?
I don't know, but it seems like the snitch has a boyfriend.
Told you spring break's gonna be fun.
And we can't let somebody have a good time who has nothing to do with us.
As a grown adult, you hate to wish poor things upon a teenage girl, but...
Look, I'm sure it's nothing, all right? Probably the neighbors complaining about the noise or some shit. You all right? I'm good.
He also knows the weird stuff that's been happening firsthand.
And you were here all night.
Yes, ask anyone.
Oh, we will.
But thank you for the suggestion.
You have fun last night?
What, you gonna arrest me for drinking?
It is against the law, so we could.
They're going to try to do the same thing they did with Nancy.
What about your girlfriend? She party here last night?
Chrissy? No. Why are you asking about Chris?
When's the last time you talked to her?
After the game? Well, this doesn't have to do with that dead student, does it?
Did she mention anything about buying drugs for the party?
Drugs? No way. Chrissy doesn't mess with that crap. She's straight as an arrow.
What about Eddie Munson? You ever seen her talking to him?
That freak? No way. What does Eddie have to do with all this?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Oh,
He
boy.
hurt Chrissy? Did he hurt Chrissy?
He didn't do anything to Chrissy, but
Hey, you all right? Jason, what happened?
Oh, now we're going on the 80s witch hunt.
What'd they say? Are they gonna call our parents? Jason!
I'm just gonna walk out into the woods. Power walk out into the woods. Okay. I thought he knew where Eddie's like lair was.
Yeah, he's always got to have on the tough guy facade.
Hey, Steve, did you guys see this? How many phones do you have? Someone was murdered. How many phones do you have?
2. Why?
Technically 3 if you got keys in the back.
Yeah, 3 works.
What are you doing?
Just knocks over
What are
everything.
you doing, man? Setting up base of operations here.
Base of operations?
Stop. Get off of that.
I need it.
Need it for what?
Looking up Eddie's friends' phone numbers.
Oh, Eddie. Your new best friend, Eddie, you think is cooler than me because he plays your nerdy game?
I never said that.
Seriously?
He's jealous.
What, because calling all of Eddie's friends is an emergency?
Correct.
Do you want me to strangle him or if you want to do that?
We could take turns.
Fill them in while I do this.
Fill us in on what?
Well, at least they're letting them know right away.
Yeah.
When you and Jonathan investigated for Hawkins' post, did you split up?
First of all, you're not Jonathan.
Oh.
Somebody's testy. Curious.
This guy.
Slow down, slow down.
Just act
Casual and follow your lead.
Ooh, had a power window at the
Yeah.
Actually, I do know you. You're Fred Benson. You killed that kid last year.
What?
That ugly scar on your face.
Whoa,
what's, huh?
It was an accident.
An accident? That one ran all the way home instead of calling us. You're a murderer is what you are.
Whoa. Whoa, what is happening to his face?
All right there? Said you were right, kid.
Fine.
He's just on edge. We all are.
Huh.
Be fast, yeah?
Of course.
There's a little sub-story for us.
I said act casual.
Yeah, it's just sorry.
She's covered so many paranormal things, dude. Tell her. Oh,
There's a twist in the mood here.
If I show you
I want to
something,
do this.
you wouldn't tell anyone, right? Who would I tell? You're my only friend, Jonathan.
I like the sound design they did on
Yeah.
What's that? It's an acceptance letter to Lenora Community. That's where I'm going. But you're going to Emerson with Nancy. No, I'm not. She just doesn't know it.
Oh.
Because if I told her the truth, she'd just throw her dreams out the window, come out here and be with me. And I can't take that. Like, you know, like this. Until eventually she hates me. And then before you know it, we're just like my mom and dad. We're divorced. The kids hate me. Yeah, shit. I mean, it's all approach here, man. To just slow motion break up with Nancy? I guess. No, man. I'm treated alive. Go. Andale. Go. Go.
He just throws it down.
Got me stressed out. It's not even my girlfriend.
Man, this show does subplots so well.
Mine's better.
No, it isn't.
Why don't you cry about it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where
boy.
have you been hiding this handsome thing?
Oh, shit.
This is Mike, my boyfriend.
Angela, pleasure.
Heard a lot about you. It's really cool to finally meet some of Jane's friends.
Friends? Yeah, super cool.
Oh.
Let's skate, shall we?
I wanted to finish this with
Oh,
Mike.
hold on to that.
Come on.
Will
knows
just step
what's
in
up.
and tell Mike, too, the truth. Oh.
He should, right here. Will should tell him what's up.
Hell, she hasn't been telling you everything. What are you talking about? She's lying to you, Mike. Bullshit. No, listen to me.
Here we go.
This next song is dedicated to Jane, the local snitch.
Oh, just... His boyfriend just skate full speed right into the guy with the camera.
Yep. Hip check him.
Hey! Hey, turn it off. Sorry, I can't hear you, dude. Wipe out!
Wow, they would allow that to happen at a roller rink?
Didn't you see the sign, dummy? No food or drinks on the ring.
Doesn't part of you just want Elle to blast her apart?
Yeah.
I mean, I realize it's probably not the best solution, but
God, I remember watching this. It just pissed me off so bad, and it pisses me off just as bad watching it a second time around.
Well, I don't remember any of it.
Well, you don't remember this part?
No, I don't. I don't remember the thing with Fred
dude.
either.
I remember this. It just made me so mad because, look, and I know they're kids, but Will and Mike didn't do shit. It's fucking bullshit. I know it's a story. I know it's fictional, but it's representative of stuff that may
Voila. Okay, you are now calling from
happened to other
Durham, North
kids.
Carolina. If this is KGB, they
got
will
a-
still be able to trace us
got a
eventually.
VPN.
So
That's an old school VPN.
This is Enzo.
I received your message and I would like to make a reservation.
But for reservation, you need to make deposit.
What kind of deposit?
$40,000.
Oh, jeez. Back then?
Going to Yuri's Fish and Fly in Alaska.
You want me to go to Alaska?
Yes.
First, we're gonna have to speak to Hopper. We need to know that he's alive.
I'm afraid not possible.
Why not?
Your friend is stuck. But you give me money, I make him unstuck.
Well, I wasn't the KGB.
But it wasn't a friend either.
Who the hell was that?
Someone we don't want to know.
Yep, somebody looking for a payday.
Еще жив, но еле дышит. Если так продолжать, он умрет.
He was strong American. Perhaps the motherland could use that strength.
Отправьте его на Камчатку.
That's where Marvel got the idea.
Ты никогда не встречался. Видно, что ты никогда не был на Камчатке. Этот человек не заслужил покойной смерти. Вот я и отправил его в ад.
Ooh, see that eye?
You're a bad guy in the 80s. You got to be missing an eye, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Or have an eye patch.
Yeah.
Have an eye
well,
patch.
unless you're Snake Plissken, then it's
That's
okay.
true.
God, I wish they would have got Bill Duke for this role. Would have been great.
President Arms, Lieutenant Colonel, welcome to Indiana.
Eddie Munson.
The
cops, they say Chrissy went to him to buy drugs.
Drugs? No.
That's what I said. Chrissy would never touch this shit.
Oh.
Probably sacrificed her. Drained her blood for the devil. I hear Satanists do that.
Oh.
Hellfire isn't a cult. It's just a D&D club.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons? It's like a game. It's fantasy. And how exactly is it, all of that, Sinclair?
Because I used to be a part of it.
It's my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a total nerd. She plays a lot sometimes.
And I'm sure your sister isn't killing people. Well, shit, I've read the wrong person plays this game. It can warp their mind.
That's what they said back in the day. It was on the news.
I mean, it's been happening all over the country. It's like an epidemic. He's the wrong type of person, right? He got lost. He thought Chrissy was just a part of his sick game. And chances are he's still in the game, meaning
he's gonna kill again.
But not if we can help it. Would Chrissy want us to just stand by while the cops go around pursuing some bullshit leads, spreading rumors saying she's some druggie? No, she wants us to go out there.
Oh, he's doing his speech again.
Let's go on some freak. Yeah, for Chrissy. Let's go.
Have you seen or heard from Eddie recently? When's the last time you talked?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Okay. Sorry to bother you.
He is, or... I really don't think he's at the arcade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Reefer Rick? No, does this Reefer Rick have a last name?
That's because it's filled with action and romance and a little bit of suspense.
So my boyfriend won't totally puke when I bring it home.
Oh.
Your boyfriend.
Wow. Steve.
Apparently Eddie gets his drugs from some guy named Reefer Rick.
That sounds promising. Where does this Reefer Rick guy live?
See, that's the thing. No one knows. He's more of a legend than someone that people actually know.
I mean, listen, if this Reefer Rick is actually a drug dealer, I guarantee you he's been busted at some point. Means he's in the system.
The cops. Really, Steve? That's your suggestion?
Gremlins.
You think Eddie's guilty, don't you?
Whoa, I believe in innocent until proven guilty, all that constitutional shit.
We'd have a little bit more luck if you spent less time trying to find a girlfriend and more time trying to find Eddie.
Oh, well, somebody has to attend to the customers.
Especially if they're babes, right?
Not fair, okay? I attend to all the customers equally, babes and non-babes alike. We've got a very big selection in here, okay? It can be super overwhelming for these people.
There's somebody who might know.
What are you doing?
Maybe we don't need a last name.
I thought maybe he just walked in the door.
I was thinking that, or they were going to ask him.
Already have accounts here.
It's a lot of Ricks.
So let's narrow it down.
See what they rent, right?
Me and Dumbo. What are the
That's
chances
not
our drug
right.
dealer has a family?
Not likely.
Rick Conroy, 16 Candles, Teen Wolf, and Romancing the
I
Stone.
mean,
Those are all solid.
Come on.
Mask,
Ooh, Mask.
and Grease.
Classics.
Rick Kimbrough, The Blue Lagoon, and Splash. Rick Lipton, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Futuretron's Up in Smoke.
Bingo.
Lipton?
Spelled like a T, 2121 Holland Road.
That's out by Lover's Lake.
Middle of nowhere.
It's a perfect place to hide.
Oh,
Oh, look at the mags on that bike.
Oh,
he just closes out
Sorry,
family
close
video
at
on a
3 in the
Saturday.
afternoon.
Saturday.
Hi, I'm Nancy Wheeler from the Hawkins Tiger.
I've talked to enough reporters.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we've talked to everyone.
No, not everyone. Why, did you see something last night? Oh, you want to tell us everything?
Nancy, come on, let's get out of here.
But he's just the cutest little witness.
Oh.
Stay here.
Really interested in Fred and that scar.
Yeah, that whole side plot. I don't, of course, remember any of it.
You're Wayne Munson, aren't you? Eddie's uncle?
My nephew's a freak. He killed that girl. Isn't that about right?
You've been speaking to the Hawkins Post. Chuck Bailey. I used to work with him. I mean, that guy doesn't know his ass from his elbow. Let me tell your side of the story.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
This wasn't Eddie. The man who did this killed that poor girl. He's pure evil.
Man, you think you know who might have done this?
You ever hear the name Victor Creel? I guess you're too young. Back when I was a kid, everybody knew the name Victor Creel. He lost his mind.
This is so cool how they're doing this.
Victor Creel is still alive?
They locked him away in Penhurst Asylum. Yeah, as far as I know, he's still there. That is, unless he broke out. Like that, what's his name, the white mask, and killed the babysitters.
Oh,
Whoa.
What the hell?
Michael Myers. You ask me, Victor's like that. He's a real boogeyman.
I'll be right back. Brett?
I thought he was like gonna all of a sudden walk back through.
Whoa.
Murderer! Murderer!
Tall one kind of looks like Jonathan. Man said, clean him up.
Wait, you don't hear that in the background?
So he's outside. Someone's talking. Not surprising.
I think she's talking to Enzo.
Play it again.
Can you translate that?
I can't understand it. It's too low.
Get a boombox.
Yeah, I gotta crank it up to 11.
You must trust me.
How do I trust you? I don't know who you are. I'm not stuck.
She wants to use the phone. She's mad at Enzo. Calls him a muso.
Muso.
It's slang.
For what?
Literally, muso translates to trash or garbage. It's like pig here. Often directed at cops.
Cops?
He's a prison guard?
We're stuck.
And Enzo can get him unstuck.
All you need is 40 grand.
That's easy to get in 1984. Six?
Welcome to your home.
There he is.
American.
Enzo's a prison guard.
Maybe Harbour bribed him.
Sounds like Jim, doesn't it?
Joyce, where you going?
The bank. I'm gonna get Enzo damn money. And we are getting Harbour back.
Getting 40 grand in a trust for...
Well, I didn't know they were gonna be here, Mike. Yeah, but you knew that she was having trouble for like a year. You didn't tell me. I didn't know she was lying to you. Which is why you decided to be a douche to her all day? I wasn't being a douche. You were.
Oh, here we go.
You were moping, you were barely talking, you basically sabotaged the whole thing. Well, she was lying to you, Mike. Straight to your face ever since you got here. And I've been a total third wheel all day. It's been miserable. So sorry if I wasn't smiling. Yeah, whatever, man.
Oh, jeez. Mike.
It's been a year, Mike. Meanwhile, Elle has like a book of letters from you. That's because she's my girlfriend, Will. And us? We're friends. But why is this on me? Why am I the bad guy?
It's on both of you, if that's the case.
Yeah. It's like, how much more does Elle have to go through? Like, save the world twice and still have to deal with this.
Without anybody even knowing.
Yeah.
She looks like she shit herself.
So disgusting.
You gonna hurt us with your mean stare again? Sorry you can't cry to teacher today. You'll just have to cry to your daddy instead. Oh wait, can't do that either.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, you still got your fists, Al. That's all I'm saying. Oh shit.
Angela!
Oh! Got her!
You okay? Oh, you okay?
Oh!
Oh my God. Oh my God, what are we doing? You're okay, you're okay.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Holy shit, Elle. What did you do?
Gave her what she deserved.
Yeah, well, she's been tortured all year. Oh, that's a complicated one. Real complicated.
And everyone's going to feel sorry for Angela, even though they just all laughed at Elvit and the entire roller rink.
Yep.
Not here.
Eddie!
Great.
It's Dustin! Look, we just want to talk, okay? No cups, I swear, we just want to help. Rick!
He's not there.
Read for Rick!
Is that a foot? No, that's just a shoe.
Hey, guys.
There you go.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Feels very Friday the 13th.
Yeah, they're giving a lot of vibes from 80s horror films here. A boathouse by the lake.
What are you doing?
Testing.
Probing.
He might be in here.
Whack, whack, whack.
Someone was here. Maybe he heard us. Got spooked and ran.
Steve will get him with his oar.
Personally, I don't find it funny.
Oh!
Eddie! Stop! It's Dustin. This is Steve. He's not gonna hurt you, right, Steve?
Broken bottle right to the throat.
What are you doing here? We're looking for you. You know Robin. From band. We're on your side. Swear on my mother, right, guys?
Yes, we swear. Yeah, on Dustin's mother.
Yeah, Dustin's mother.
Jesus.
Whew.
We just
I was waiting for that.
want to talk. Okay?
Dustin is the best.
You won't believe me.
Try us.
Yeah, after what they've been through.
Hey, officer. Officer.
What are you still doing here?
My friend from the car earlier, I can't find him.
What do you mean you can't find him?
He was there and then he was just gone. And did you maybe see him leave with somebody? Or
No.
Her body just like lifted up into the air, you know. And she just like hung there in the air, and her bones started to snap. All thinking crazy, right?
No, we don't think you're crazy at all.
Bullshit me, man. I know how this sounds.
We're not bullshitting you.
We believe you.
You know what we've been through?
What I'm about to tell you might be a little difficult to take.
I'm going to give you a rundown of seasons 1 through 3.
Hawkins is cursed. Sometimes it bleeds into ours.
Like ghosts and shit?
There are some things worse than ghosts.
Oh.
Oh, no. These monsters from this other world, we thought they were gone, but they've come back before, and that's why we needed to find you.
If they're back again, we need to know.
Oh,
Did you see anything?
Dark particles, maybe?
It would almost look like dust, swirling dust.
No, man, there was nothing you could see or touch.
What do you want?
I want you to join me.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
We're going to say goodbye to Fred.
The curse. Vecna's curse.
Oh!
Oh, we're doing this again.
Oh!
Who's Vecna? An undead creature of great power.
A spellcaster.
A dark
wizard.
Well, they're way different than what they've had to face before.
Oh, it's Freddy Krueger's house. Oh, damn. I will just get it out of the way right off the bat. You folks have no idea how hard it was for me to not say I don't remember any of this, because I do not remember anything from this episode. Literally nothing. Answer, take it away.
Well, I wanted to ask really quick, is Vecna's curse, is that an actual piece in D&D?
Yeah, there is a Vecna in the game, yeah.
Okay, and is he extremely difficult to beat? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, with that, as soon as you see that creature, like, well, you know, the last couple creatures that we've had to face have been super difficult in their own right, and this one looks like it's the baddest of the bad guy. So now we have that going on. And how do we take it down, especially with right now Elle has no powers? I mean, she still has her anger issues, as we've seen, and we'll dive more into that in a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding.
What a great episode once again. They kind of showed a little bit of Max maybe seeing what happened to Chrissy in the trailer, but she knew that they went in, and she then obviously in this episode then gave her recount of, you know, she actually saw more than what happened, like Eddie taking off screaming. And it's just funny how nobody else in the trailer park, but we don't know all their lifestyles as far as, you know, why they didn't hear him scream and drive off. And so then it was a nice insight with her uncle talking about Victor Creel. And now Victor Creel, Vecna's curse. I think it seems like those could possibly merge together to be names.
Those names.
So maybe they have some, you know, some connection there, because it could be him, you know, going to underneath and being merged with him, and now he's doing all the bidding, taking out everybody. But I did not see what was going to happen with Fred happening when they introduced him and he had the visions with the cop. I was like, all right, here's a whole new slew. But they did the same thing with Chrissy. She had visions, and that's why she was trying to take the drugs to try and subside it. And unfortunately, you know, she met her demise by Vecna. And the same thing happened with Fred. And so I wanted to dive into more. I wanted to dive more into Fred's backstory, but I mean, I guess you see the car crash where he wasn't helpful and he fell into the grave, and I guess that's it. And he wasn't there to help, so then they took him out, because it was interesting that Nance took Fred with her, because you're like, why Fred? Well,
he's working with her.
He's working with her, and all of a sudden he takes off, and it was interesting seeing the grandfather clock that then turned into a coffin, and then
that was wild.
And having everyone around him yelling "murderer, murderer." So that's why I wanted to dive even more into it. But I guess when you see the car crash and how he probably didn't help, or he was maybe the cause of it, you know, that doesn't certainly help his case. So that was interesting. And now we lost another person, and that went the same exact way as Chrissy. And now this time is going to be in the middle of the road that they're going to find him. So the cops have a lot of work ahead of them. And then we saw that Lucas was partying pretty hard, you know, celebrating that victory.
Benny's.
At good old Benny's, and having a lot of fun there. And the cops actually showed up, and they knew it, and so like they knew the spot. And I love the fact that he called it out. He's like, I don't think they'd appreciate what you're doing there. Really? You guys didn't know about this place?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, Jason called him out.
And the thing was with Jason too, like he gave that pep rally speech again to the guys trying to find Eddie, because he thinks that Eddie did something and that it's part of a cult. Luckily, Lucas was there to straighten him out, saying like it's not that. It is purely just they play D&D. That's nowhere near it. But you elaborate on it, because since I didn't play D&D, I didn't hear like the hate speech and the hate stuff towards it. And like, because like he's like, oh, I read some things that it turns fantasy into real life, and you do all this other stuff. So since I wasn't a player of it, like we heard it. I've heard it all with, video games. Like it can do whatever to you, do whatever to you. So I can understand how during playing D&D back in the day, they are trying to do the same thing. Same with like Kiss, play it backwards and it's the devil.
It was the big satanic panic in the 80s. And Jason's speech, I know you probably remember, Oak answer, you obviously don't, but what he said was basically word for word what they would say on the evening news about Motley Crue and Kiss and Dungeons and Dragons. It was the big satanic panic.
It is so wild to...
Hey, people still try to do it today with some of today's music.
Right, but you have to understand that during the 80s, they were like, look, and now you look back, look, what was Kiss and Motley Crue singing about? The reality is they were singing about partying and sex the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they weren't singing about drugs, and, Guns N' Roses has some songs about drugs. So there are songs about drugs and partying and sex. But because of some of the symbology, like Gene Simmons, they're like, oh my God, he's the devil. And it's like... it's so wild to think. Now you had adults that were like thinking like, oh, this is all like devil
like
worship,
supernatural
like supernatural devil worship shit. And to think like, I mean,
because versus now it's like, hey, this encourages like bad behavior. Like that's what they go with, right?
Yeah,
it's not saying
I
a
wouldn't
supernatural devil is going to come make you do stuff.
I wouldn't even say that. I mean, I think like if you look objectively, like we play Dungeons and Dragons, it's just like video games weren't as advanced. You didn't have campaigns. Like we didn't have, there was no story mode in video games. You basically played Mario and ran from one side of the screen
it was usually
to the next.
side scrolling, and there was a few RPGs.
And so, very few. But when you look back at the 80s, like these were actual discussions. Our parents didn't want us listening to certain music, not because it was like, I remember my parents found me with a Kiss CD that had Heaven's on Fire on it, right? And my mom like freaked out. Oh my God, Heaven's on Fire. Not the song Heaven's on Fire is about sex. Feel my heat taking you higher, burn with me. It has nothing to do with like devil worship or whatever. It's just Paul Stanley.
That's just your interpretation.
That's just Paul Stanley singing about his intimate desires. But no, it was a very real thing in the 80s, and it's so weird to look at it. Like really, grown-ups thought like devil worship and satanic cults, and that's not to say that there aren't some people who practice some interesting things, but to think, I mean, we played Dungeons and Dragons with, we had a group. In fact, my two older brothers in our old neighborhood group that played when we were kids still play an online version. I have my group chat. It's a very interesting thing. I've been encouraged to join multiple times just with my travel schedule and everything. It just didn't work out. It's fun reading the messages in the chat, but they still have.
Hey, don't get me out of the chat. I'm still here for the
ongoing campaign with a bunch of guys in their 40s and 50s, and it's no different than we were kids. It's just something fun to play in fantasy, and you roll dice, and it's, there was a lot of chance and a lot of whatever, but it's so wild. And they do a good job on this.
Especially with Jason's performance.
They do a good job of bringing up like, what people actually thought of D&D. And it was interesting because it's like the 80s, not to say now you don't have, jock versus nerd culture, but it was very much more emphasized in the 80s. And we saw it in a lot of like Revenge of the Nerds. We saw it in, Can't Buy Me Love.
Movies based.
We saw, movies based on the jock versus the nerds.
Yeah, and then people were very much put in their box.
And look, Breakfast Club did the jocks versus the nerds versus the freaks, and they all had their different groups.
They all got together in the end.
But now and I can't say as to whether it's still that way now, but it was so emphasized in the 80s, and they're doing a very good job on this show of bringing that back. But watching it now as an adult with a child who played those games when I was young, it was like there was never, and I know that's how they get you. They brainwash you. You don't know you're being brainwashed. It was like we played this shit all the time. We had the books, the manuals. There was never.
It mostly devolved into, you won't let me cast that spell. I need some more Mountain Dew. Who's getting the pizza?
It was just, yeah. I mean, it was a good way for kids to get together and kill time. And in fact, I'm surprised parents weren't more encouraging of it. Hey, yeah, go use your imagination. Bunch of kids sitting around in a basement.
No.
We knew where they were. That. They weren't out like
a lot of math involved.
Yeah, a lot of math involved. Hey, if there was danger there, it was overconsumption of Doritos Cheetos and Mountain Dew.
Yep.
You know, hey, maybe your older brother might
should have
gone
bought stock in that.
gotten some jolt. Oh, let's just
the
take
good
it easy
stuff.
on the kids. But it's
might as well.
wild to see
That's
it
right.
represented here.
Royal Cola or
RC.
RC Cola.
or some Tab. And then also Hopper is alive and well. I called it. Well,
Who was the American? Wow, they
really stretched it out. I know.
You really cracked the code.
You guys are going. You don't know.
What were you supposed to say?
I think that was the one thing I remembered from.
You guys
this
could have been like,
episode
good
in
call.
particular.
But we saw that they're trying to get out of him information on Joyce, which obviously, he will not give up. And so now that he's in this prison and he has this guy on the inside, Enzo is going to try and help him out. How are you doing? So I'm wondering if Joyce is able to get $40,000 like in 1986. I mean, come on, like. You could do a lot with that money, but you're going to send it because that Russian could do a lot with that money.
I think
as well.
the trouble is, and I don't know what banking laws were like and privacy laws in the 80s. That I can't.
You can't just go get 40
but it's
grand in cash.
It's in a trust for his daughter, so I don't know how Joyce would go
get access
to that, and who knows? Maybe she'll take out a second mortgage on her house. Or something.
She has been selling quite a bit of encyclopedias, so maybe she has some money. And it was great to see her and Murray working together and basically getting an old school VPN to call from North Carolina.
I should ask, hey Siri, what was the equivalent of $40,000 in 1986 to today?
Do you want me to use chat?
Riveting.
Sure, we'll use ChatGPT.
Great stuff. I'm going to say 200 grand.
What do we think it is?
I'm going to say 200 grand.
I'm going to say like 85 grand.
I'm going to say 200.
Adjusting for inflation, $40,000 in 1986 is approximately equivalent to $118,008.
Okay.
This reflects
So
you go into a bank and saying, "Hey, I need to pull out 120 G's."
This is just in
all cash,
in hundreds,
all small bills, non-sequential.
And of course, the tracing money now. Back then they didn't have a digital.
Well, back
trail
then anybody could get loans and buy people off. Back then it was so much easier.
118 grand.
So, and then. So, I'm excited to see how that all plays out as well. And then, obviously, we've been seeing it throughout this season, obviously, with Jane, that she has not been exactly Miss Popular out in her new venue. And she lied straight up to Mike. And what did they always say? And even she always would always say it, too. Friends don't lie. Well, that's the thing is you can't lie. Mike wouldn't have cared. And that's the thing that she needs to understand is he wouldn't care. He's there for her and her only. He doesn't need to go wherever. We can still go to the roller rink or whatever, but don't tell me. If you don't have friends, just tell me. It's who cares? It's about us and Will anyways.
That's how they were back in the day.
I also get that with Will where Will feels like he's neglected. He's the third wheel. Basically he had the poster and he's just like, oh, hey. It was like, oh, hey, you're here too. Yeah. Not like, hey, buddy. They did a half-hearted hug.
Yeah, it's like, why would he have the painting if he didn't want to show Mike, but he could tell that Mike wasn't.
Yeah, you could tell that Mike
was well, I just brought this to the airport for no reason.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, it's just a painting I'm working on. I bring it everywhere I go, so that was kind of heartbreaking. And then obviously they're bullying her, especially Angela, just, oh my God. And we don't condone violence.
Don't condone violence. I did say you could use. And again, folks, I didn't remember.
You did say you could use your fist, but using the roller skate. And the thing that gets me is now everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, poor Angela!" Really, you guys did not see what just transpired 20 minutes ago, getting the whole roller rink in on it. They recorded it, and they had the freaking DJ getting in on it, being like, "Oh, yeah, I can't hear you." What a low down.
Well, and let's not forget the whole school year of Angela mocking Elle and her, Hopper, her dad, and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, and then throwing that in her, throwing that in her face right then and there too. Who are you gonna cry to? Your dad? Oh wait, you can't. Yeah. I mean, come on. What would you do in that situation? I even said it too. Mike, I would have been on a full steam right into the shoulder check, right into the guy with the camera. Just take it out, be like, oh. Whoopsie! I didn't mean to hurt your precious camera. That you're freaking doing something that will scar someone for life. And the thing is too is one of you mentioned it. They don't even know Elle's story. You don't even know what she's been through, all the torture she's been through as a child, saving the world twice. Like, what more does she have to do? And then she gets treated like this by stupid Angela. So that was another thing I wanted to talk about. So I'm interested to see what the repercussions of that. But yeah, another really good episode to get into season 4.
What an episode, folks. Like I said, I did not remember anything from this episode. Fred's whole story, completely forgot about that. I did my best. It took everything I had for me to turn to Oak and go, Oak, do you remember that? I don't remember that. So
it's just for me, look, if you had asked me, how does this episode play out, like line for line, like even when Fred pulled up in the car immediately, like I didn't remember everything. Like I wouldn't have been able to tell you everything that happened, but as soon as it started happening, everything was like, okay, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
See, that didn't happen for me. So I was right there with you taking the ride on this one, and you did a great job covering everything. Again, my feelings about Elle and the roller rink. Oak, I know you kind of touched on it, but it's like, man, Will and Mike were right there, and again, from Elle's perspective, I don't quite know what's going on with her character and why she felt she had to portray herself as living a certain life out in California for Mike, just because of everything they've been through, the way they were back in Hawkins. I'm not sure why Elle felt she needed to do that. And maybe that gets explored in later episodes because I sure as hell don't remember. But that was interesting to see kind of that dynamic and how everything played out there. The whole scene with Eddie being, he was hiding, and that was so great because
I didn't even touch on that.
You feel so bad for Eddie. He's on the run. He thinks that nobody's going to believe him. And then you've got a crew of people, like he met the absolute right people that he had to be with, the people who believe everything he's saying because they've been through it. And I like how Dustin was able to give him kind of the short version, because if I was Dustin, I'd be like, oh shit, where do I start trying to explain this to Eddie about everything he's been through? And I thought the writers did a really good job.
I have this DVD box set you can just watch right here.
I thought they did a great
Here's
job.
my Netflix account.
With giving Dustin the right dialogue to kind of give Eddie the gist, and then Max chiming in there the way she did. And by the way, Max kind of, again, my favorite character from the series, but she was one who kind of saw the house, kind of figured out that somebody was there living. So again, she's kind of the MVP for me this season. And with the Fred story, that was completely out of left field for me, even on a second watch. And I found it super, super cool with all the visuals they did with that, with Glenn, the cop there, all the stuff coming out of his face and then calling out Fred for something he did in his past and obviously has some guilt about. And, the visual, like you said, with the grandfather clock on top of the casket, it's almost like, hey, Fred, your time's coming. You're going to be here soon. And then the spirits, whatever it was, calling him what he was. Just so well done visually. And again, so many nostalgic callbacks to the Nightmares on Elm Streets, the Friday the 13th with like the boathouse and everything. You're basically waiting for Jason Voorhees to come up out of the boat with an axe or something. So that was all so well done. But I've said it before and I'll say it again, the way they're able to do side stories and side plots and have different characters who are only here for a minute and get you to care about them, they're so damn good at it. Stranger Things might be one of the best out there at bringing in characters for a limited run, getting you invested in them. Even, people still talk about Benny, Barb, and now Fred, of course, and everybody else. And it's interesting because Fred had a fear, a deep-seated fear or guilt. And I'm trying to remember, but I don't know if Chrissy necessarily had that. You folks might have to help me out because I'm trying to see, again, because I don't remember what the connection with Vecna going after certain people who either have a level of shame or guilt about something that he's able to latch onto. Might look to you folks for some help on that one without any spoilers. But yeah, great episode. Again, our Russian prison, Hopper's alive answer. You called it on that one, and now we just have to see if Voice can come up with the equivalent of about 120 grand and a trip to Alaska. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so the first 3 seasons, and I had mentioned multiple times, as did Mason Quinn, that, you know, we kind of binged it and we didn't remember a lot. And I've spoken extensively on this channel about the nature and how we consume the content we're watching for this channel. We're in a studio, phones are off, no outside distractions. So we're very in tune to what's happening. And afterwards, the discussion means we're also analyzing it. So I think with this, having done this, granted, it's been 3 years since Diamond Dave and I did this, but the capacity in which we watched it, it wasn't on my couch, half asleep, falling.
Half asleep? How could you?
Falling asleep or whatever, or, you know, checking my phone, or, you know, dogs are barking or whatever. So this episode, everything that happened through this episode, again, I couldn't have told you before we started it what happened, but everything was very clear. Every scene was like, okay. So, and I'm remembering very clearly themes that we spoke about throughout season 4. So, you know, one, I don't want to speculate because I have a pretty fair idea what happens, but I also don't want to discuss certain themes because I don't want to spoil anything that's going to happen further down in the road in the upcoming episodes. So my review of this, and I know you say you don't remember anything, so even my discussion, having seen it before, is going to be a little bit different from Mason Quinn's because, again, there's certain things that I'm like, okay, I kind of know how I interpreted it, but if I speak to that, I think it, again, could kind of do some foreshadowing for future episodes. So I'm going to limit a little bit of my discussion here. I like the nostalgia. That was cool. You know, so a lot with the movie posters in the store. I love the way they kind of broke down how to find Reefer Rick. I thought that was cool. I guess if there's one thing I'm going to talk about, it's the scene at the roller rink. And I thought it was, you want them to be honest with each other, right? Because of how close they are, as much as they've been through. But again, this is, you know, as we saw in previous seasons, this period in your life when you go through, like, we're just hitting puberty in junior high for the first time, and then you're in high school and trying to make new friends. And as we saw here, you know, your groups of friends shift. And so you would hope there would be a level of honesty and transparency between Elle and Mike and their relationship, and Will and Mike. But there's a lot of, look, there's pressure for kids to be popular. There's pressure for kids to have friends and wear nice clothes and all this sort of stuff. And so I'm not like pointing any blame for them not necessarily being honest. You know, if Mike's on the phone asking Elle, you know, or writing letters saying, you know, how have you been? Oh, great, I'm making friends. You know, she just doesn't want him to worry, and being apart can be difficult. And but so I understand the lack of transparency between how things are really going. The thing that bothered me the most, and I very distinctly remember, and if you look back at my reaction to this, I'm going to guess the verbiage is going to be almost line for line. It really bothered me and pissed me off with Mike and Will, their lack of action in the roller rink. And I do believe I took some heat for that when Diamond Dave and I did our first reaction, with people saying, you know, Oak, not everybody's in a space where they feel like they can step up and step in. And, you know, I was kind of the jock in high school, and I've always had at least a little bit more of a musculature, stature, and athletics. So I've always felt that physically I could have been in a position to step up and do something. But the point I'm trying to make, and I don't know how many younger people we have watching this, or, you know, regardless of whether it's younger people or in high school or whatever situation in life, you will regret so much more standing by and doing nothing than whatever sort of physical consequences you have from stepping in bullying, right? And in this situation, I said, well, what if Mike and Will had stepped in and it had come to a physical fight? There's no, you know, black eyes or bloody noses or cut lips that would feel as bad. Look, that shit heals. In a couple weeks, you're better, you know? Even you know, you get some bruised ribs, busted up nose, some stitches, that shit heals. And you can always live with yourself knowing that you tried to do something. You stepped in to try to do what's right. Sitting on the sidelines and watching like something like this happen, regardless whether it's high school, it's in your day-to-day life, shit will live with you forever. you will always look back and say, man, that one situation, I could have handled things different. I could have been the person who stepped in to help. And I'm trying not to take this episode and turn it into a big life lesson, but it kind of puts itself out there on a silver platter to do so. And one of the things that I've talked about extensively on this channel is, a lot of the things that I learned from my dad growing up. And one of his things he liked to say was, don't ever be a somebody do something person. And by that, it was like, don't ever be the person who stands around and says, well, somebody should do something. Now, granted, in certain, rare cases, there's times where you might not be able to do anything. But in this particular instance, I mean, Mike and Will just stood there. And again, I get they were scared. I get they're not the popular kids, but especially, as I can say Mike as the boyfriend, but Will as however close of friends they were surrounding her. And the second that started happening and they realized some shit was wrong, it should have been out on the rink, and Mike, going to the DJ and saying, turn it off. And he said, no. I mean, you went to grab the record player. You went to
they
plug
let a
the
lot of
stereo
time.
equipment.
They let a lot of time.
You wouldn't have gone out on the rink and you wouldn't have done anything. Even after, when they went out and splashed her, you're going to tell me like Mike or Will, when they splashed her with a chocolate shake, like you're not going after that dude. Like this is, I know it's all fictional, but things like happen in this in real life. I understand certain people, it can be scary to step up. It can be scary to step in, but you have to. And that really bothered me about this episode, with as close as they were supposed to be, that Mike just didn't do shit and Will didn't do shit either. So I was really upset at Mike and Will in this. And look, maybe the writers meant it to be that way. I don't know, but it bothered me a lot. And then I'm not going to look, there was a sense of like, yeah, Angela had what she had coming. And I know Mason Quinn had brought up, hey, some fisticuffs, old 80s. Like that's how you handled stuff in the 80s. I'm not going to condone her splitting her head open with a roller skate.
No.
Like
I wasn't ready for that.
Defending yourself. And here's the difference. Defending yourself in a situation where you're being bullied. Look, if somebody's physically bullying you and you have to stand up for yourself, like if Angela had been, hitting Elle and Elle like reached for the roller skate, wow, that's a different story. So following her afterwards, I understand her anger and I understand why she did it, the embarrassment and everything like that. But the violence after the fact is significantly different than protecting yourself during a situation of imminent danger. So again, I know a lot of people kind of cheered and we kind of did like, yeah, you got what was coming to you. And there is a satisfaction for, hey, maybe it's not right in the moment, but you kind of, hey, let's karma, whatever you want to call it. But I never looked, bad upon Elle for how she reacted, but I was very, very disappointed in Mike and Will in this particular episode. And the thing that I think hits harder is that this happens in real life all the time. We see it all the time. And now the biggest difference is we see people recording it, right? You will literally have people take out their phones and record stuff instead of stepping in and helping. And it happens at shopping malls, it happens to teenagers, it happens with adults. And again, just look, if you have an opportunity to step in and help somebody during a situation like this, again, the whatever bad things might happen, standing aside and living with the fact that you didn't do anything, I think down the road is going to be a lot worse. That's stuff that you're going to look in the mirror and question yourself for a long time. Scars heal, bones heal, bruises heal, but shit that will live with you forever is knowing that you didn't doing something in somebody else's moment of need. And I guess that's my thing here. I'm going to use this episode to kind of sit on my lesson pedestal or whatever. But another great episode. Loved it. Can't wait for the next one. Again, I think I'm going to have less and less surprises as we move forward. Yeah.
Well,
but
I thought I would remember a lot more of season 4. I'm shocked I don't remember any of.
So
I don't remember any of.
As again, right? Yeah. I couldn't. If you asked me, Oak, what happens in the next episode, I wouldn't be able to lay out what happens scene for scene, but I'm sure as we get into it, I'm going to be like, okay, yep, I remember exactly this.
So. All right, so there you go. Another great episode in season 4. You all enjoy it. I'm really enjoying it now, too. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.